If you'd like to learn how to build a DIY automated watering system for your own garden because you're tired of watering by hand, it just takes a whole bunch of time and stuff like that, then check out this video because today I'm going to go over how I built this DIY automated watering system for pretty doggone cheap. Now, before we get into that, remember, if you want a permaculture consultation, hit up the email down below. I come out to your property and I give you a game plan, a plan of attack, what to do, where to do it, in what order to do things, so that way you can build on skills and learn as you go, as opposed to just adopting these brand new systems that you have no idea how to operate. Also, I just opened a permaculture design course over on Patreon. You can get in for as little as $5. If you would like to become a permaculture teacher, consultant, or you just want to be better at growing on your own property, whether it be an east-facing patio all the way up to a 2,000-acre polo ranch in South Carolina, whatever it may be, hit up the permaculture design course over on Patreon. You can get in for as little as $5. Also, if you would like me to test your soil biology, see what organisms are there, so we can get in preparation for next spring, I can look at it under a microscope and I can tell you exactly what we need to put into the soil in order to get it in a peak performance before next spring. Hit up the same email as the consultant. It's all linked down below in the description box. And I'll be teaching you how to raise animals for free at this fall's Midwest Preparedness Conference. It's September 23rd through the 28th. Hit up the email down below. It's actually in the link down below. Go check that out. Now let's get on with the video. Alrighty, so starting from the spigot right here. Here we have, this is really the backbone of the system. This Insoma automatic timer. It's like a timer for your water spigots, but typically before that timer I usually have this AquaCrest filter on here, and what it does is filter out the chlorine, chloramine, fluoride, all that crap. It all filters out, and it only lowers the pressure just a little bit. So it does start lowering the pressure. You do need to replace it every 3 months, even more frequently if you live in an area that puts a ton of crap in the water. So we do, so we have to replace this. This is why it's off, is because I gotta get some replacement filters for it. But this will go in line first. This will attach to the spigot, and then this timer will attach to this end of this filter. And then from here, I've got a little diverter with 2 separate hoses running off. One hose is for garden hose use, if I'm trying to fill up a bucket and stuff. And the other one is going on down into my garden. But this Insoma, I'll leave it linked below in the description box. I don't make any money from it, but it's there if you want it. If you find a different brand you prefer, go with that. But this one was pretty doggone cheap. And you can set it for however frequent you want, 4 different settings throughout the day. You can set for how long, what time, you set the clock, how often, stuff like that. It's a pretty cool. And then if you want to just use the water, you just put this spigot down, you press that button, and then you hit how much time you want to use the water for. So if you're filling up buckets and it takes 5 buckets to fill up buckets, then you can hit this button, hit 5 minutes, and then put the end of the hose in the bucket and it'll fill up all on its own, and it'll shut off all on its own too. And then from here, just follow the hose. It goes all the way down to the garden that way. Ignore the baby toys. Kids don't pick up after themselves. I should also mention that just make sure you have plenty of gaskets on your connections, and then you leave your spigot on and it'll automatically shut it off whenever it's done watering. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off so I can get closer to the sprinkler over here. So the hose connects into the sprinkler right here, and I've got it sitting on boards above my raised bed, so that way it can also water what's underneath the sprinkler as well, so that way there aren't any patches that are getting mixed or missed. And for this distance right here, you can set up your sprinkler for a wide angle spray, but it was definitely overspraying into the neighbor's property and overspraying over there, which we just didn't need. So I put it on I believe it's called the center setting. This nozzle right here, you can have it focus left, or you can have it focus right, or you can have it focus wide angle, which is all the way to one side and the other, or you can have it focus on just a square on the center part. And that seems to be perfect. It hits just to the other side of that bed and then just to the other side of that bed, and it's absolutely perfect. And I can also set it on a timer, how many times and how often per day, so I don't have to worry about coming out here and watering. Now, I'm on the road a lot, so this system allows me to water my garden if I wanted to while I'm gone. And I can also water I can adjust according to how often I want it to be watered. There you go. There's my DIY watering setup. I just got these for The hoses I already had. These I got for like 14, 15 bucks at Tractor Supply. You can go to whatever hardware store you want to, plus the timer, and then optionally the filter as well. All that will be linked, the timer and the filter will be linked down below in the description box. Remember, I don't make any money off of it, so, you know, if you find a better one, go with the better one. But super easy setup, and even if you don't hit the road very often, there's a lot of time wasted just standing there with the hose that you could be doing other things with. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Can't wait to see you guys at Midwest Preparedness Project. Until next time, we'll see you.